Deuteronomy 13:10. Ki harog tahargenu, yadecha tehye bo varishona lahamito, veyad kol ha'am ba'achorana. We begin verse 10 with another key. Now, we have seen keys all over the place here. We've had conditional keys, we've had temporal keys, and now this one is going to be an adversative key. As opposed to not following, not having compassion on, not listening to this one who entices you to serve other gods, we're going to get rather, and then we're going to follow this with what is to be done. So we get this adversative. Now, just so that you don't think I'm blowing smoke on all these different keys, let me point you to Williams Hebrew Syntax section 447, which is where he's going to mention this adversative key, and then John Beckman very nicely put all the references in the footnotes there to other grammars. So take a look at that. Rather, slaying you shall slay him. So let's iron this out a little bit. We've got the call infinitive absolute right here of the verbal root he, resh, gimel, so slay. Next we get the imperfect 2ms plus a third masculine singular suffix. So this is slaying you shall slay him, or killing you shall kill him. A very strong statement. Rather, you shall indeed slay him. Next we get your hand will exist against him. Here we have the call imperfect third feminine singular of the root he, yod, he, shall exist against him at the beginning, or at the first, to cause his death, or to put him to death. Here's a hifil infinitive construct of the root mot plus the third masculine singular suffix to cause his death, and the hand of all the people at the afterwards, or after that. Now, let me just make clear that in the New Covenant, this is part of the discontinuity between the covenants, and this is no longer by any stretch the prescription to slay, but this indeed is the verse that we're working with today, and Israel was to remove that evil from their midst.